Hi Virgo and Virgo lovers. This reading intends to take a look at the week of December 10th through the 16th. That said, I do want to zoom in sort of on this Mercury transit that's happening today as Mercury moves into Sagittarius, since it is already the 12th before I am putting up this week-long reading for you, Virgos. So you can go ahead and feel special. That's just how it worked out for you and Libra and Leo this week. The other signs that got a week-long reading went up on Sunday or Monday. The rest of them actually got new moon readings. So we will first of all look back and see what the energy of the new moon in Sag was like for you, and what you brought from that into the beginning of this week. But then, as I said, I do really want to take a particular look at currently and for the rest of the week what Mercury moving into Sagittarius does for Virgo life this week. The Knight of Cups is showing up in reverse, and that's the second time for you. Some Virgos may have been dealing with some manipulation, in particular around the time of the new moon in Sagittarius, or just after, moving into the beginning of this week. A lot of you Virgos may have been asking yourself about what honest affection is, whether that's what you were giving and getting from a partner, perhaps. A lot of you were just, again, around the time of the new moon and moving into the beginning of this week even, weighing out feelings versus emotions, figuring out how you really feel about something or someone versus just, the onset rush of heavy emotions towards someone, either because of an event that triggered you or chemicals and hormones when you first meet someone. That is in regards to your love life, and that is looking into the past, what you're moving out of. It's what you're moving away from now. As I said, for some of you it's a manipulative energy. Now, if you're interested in more than just this week and more than just the Mercury transit, I did mean to say there is a full month reading for December for Virgos up for every sign. The full month of December readings are up, so it's not just the new moon and the week-long readings. So you can take a look at those if you want to see the whole first half of the month, the whole month, if you want to focus on a bigger area than just this Mercury transit. And then on the 16th, I do plan to put mid-month readings up for all of the signs as well. Just trying to do a lot of different kinds and see what I want to take with me into 2019 right now. In regards to your business, Virgo, you have the Star card showing up. So maybe there was a particular Aquarian energy that was influencing your work around the new moon and at the beginning of this week. Possibly, or just a gift from spirit, from the beyond, a gift from the unseen, from the powers that be in regards to your business. A lot of you feel like that energy of the Sagittarius new moon was the gift, whatever you worked on at that time in regards to your business, whatever revelations you came to, because that gift and or that Aquarian influence has led you right into this new beginning currently as Mercury transits into Sagittarius right here midweek. In regards to business, you're beginning fresh, starting fresh. It's sort of like you have that new year fresh start happening for you already. Even at not quite mid-December. But in regards to your love life, I do see that is what most of you are concerned about here. I can feel that for sure. That's where you'd like to focus, and probably because things are going so well in terms of your business. You feel like you've been given a gift. You feel like you have a fresh start. But at the same time, in regards to your love life, a lot of you are moving out of this manipulation. And if it wasn't manipulation, like I said, you're at least moving out of trying to determine if someone else is showing you honest affection, what the feelings are versus the emotions in the situation. But for a lot of you, it is straight manipulation, because then we're followed up with the Ace of Swords in reverse currently. So it's sort of like a lot of Virgos that are here and concerned mainly about their love lives. You're moving away from the manipulation and the manipulator, and currently you see the lie. There is a lie. Now, maybe some of you, it can be the other way around. Some of you see the lie because you're telling it. There's something that you feel like you have to keep to yourself. Some of you could be lying to yourself about the fact that there is a manipulative energy around you. And in that case, you know, the Ace of Swords in reverse is saying you need a new perspective currently in terms of this person. But you're not wanting to leave behind more than you lost. Even at the end of the week, I see you Virgos. A lot of you are coming out of this mourning period, this period of mourning regarding this manipulation, these feelings versus emotions, these lies. You do enjoy this perspective shift, and at the end of the week, you're coming out of this period of mourning, but a lot of you are also not wanting to leave behind more than you lost, meaning I'm guessing that you're wanting to keep this person in your life in some respect. Or maybe they were connected to your work or your friends, some other area of your life, and you're not wanting to leave behind the area of your life that they were also connected to. They certainly do see overwhelming message of manipulation, deception. Again, the need for a perspective shift, the need to ask yourself, what is honest affection? And you know, if you're moving away from that and you do see the lie, then what I do see at the end of the week is moving again as out of this period of mourning, being finished with crying over spilt milk. And I'm sure that is encouraged, a lot easier to do, because you have this new beginning in terms of your business. Brand new, fresh start. You may be taking some risks in terms of whatever your business is, and you know that may mean your finances, your career, just your job. It may be your education, what you're studying. It may be the work that you are most passionate about. It may be all of the above, whatever your business is in your mind and heart. 3 major arcana cards showing up for your business life. While I know and feel that so many of you are more focused, Virgo, on your love life, Spirit and the reading and this Mercury transit are wanting to talk about your independence, what you have attained for yourself as an individual, financially and otherwise, the abundance that you have around you to show gratitude for at this time. I always notice this tiny little snail at the bottom of the picture. I don't know if it'll focus at all, but this is a tiny little snail right here in the Radiant Rider-Waite depiction of the 9 of Coins here. And, you know, she has so much to be grateful for. She has attained it on her own. This does signify financial independence. It is a Virgo card to me, showing up on the bottom of the deck. And it is your advice here to really focus on that work life and your financial independence, and truly all that you have to show gratitude for. Every little detail, like that tiny snail moving past her there. It just really speaks to me of taking your time, like the snail, to show appreciation for each little detail in the picture, like the snail, right? each little detail in, you know, your picture, your scene, your life. Again, what you've attained for yourself and what that's worth. Because a lot of you are moving out of a space of, like I said, manipulation, having shared your personal achievements and what you've attained with someone who you maybe shouldn't have, with someone who made you ask the question, is this honest affection? Is that what you're showing me? You know, how do I get that honest affection that I need and want? Again, for so many of you, it was downright manipulation and dishonesty and lies with the Knight of Cups in reverse, and then followed up with the Eight of Swords in reverse, and then plus the Five of Cups in reverse. It's undeniably a situation where you know, there was something to be mourned, someone, maybe a deception to get over. But I certainly see you moving out of that space, moving away from that. Even if, you know, some of you are still saying, well, how can I not lose more than I lost? How can I not lose them entirely? But meanwhile, the reason Spirit is urging you to focus on, you know, your business world instead is because you're being given this gift, maybe encouraged to check out your astrology, to look to the stars at the beginning of the week and moving out of that new moon in Sag. And maybe that's why you're visiting this reading about your Mercury transit. This transit into Sagittarius, this midweek right now today, is what's bringing you this brand new beginning. And I had that feeling when I sat down and realized, okay, it's the 12th, and I know that there's something happening astrologically on the 12th. Maybe we'll focus on that. I had that feeling like it's probably meant to be. There are 3 signs that are, you know, their readings are coming out on the 12th. And for Virgo, for you, the Fool shows up to represent this day, this midweek, this transit. So something about the way that Mercury moving into Sagittarius allows you to communicate, maybe revisit the way you miscommunicated when Mercury was just recently retrograde in Sagittarius, right? It was just there, retrograde, then it moved back into Scorpio. That's where it's stationed direct. And now here we are back in Sagittarius, maybe going over any miscommunications that happened, as I said, when it was retrograde here. But in regards to your business, this opportunity to maybe communicate more clearly now that Mercury is direct, just the energy of another planet being there when our sun is already, you know, still in Sagittarius. Maybe a significant, for some of you, Aries energy who's now influencing the business. But with 3 major arcana cards, I just really see Spirit gifting you this new beginning in terms of your business this week. And let's draw a clarifier on that Fool. And then Fate stepping in at the end of the week. I actually see the wheel twice because it's on the bottom of another deck that I have flipped over here to my left. And the Sun card is the clarification on the Fool, with the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay, so Virgo, if ever there was a time to accept a gift from Spirit, to look to your astrology to see what's going on in terms of your business, if ever there was a time to take a risk, to dive into a new beginning, this is it. It's now. The Star card, the Fool, and by the end of the week, the Wheel of Fortune. Fate stepping in, the divine offering you an opportunity, a fated event that it's up to you not to miss. You can't decide exactly, or you can't know exactly when that opportunity will present itself or how, but it is up to you not to miss that opportunity. And with the Sun card as a clarification on your new beginning, I really feel like this opportunity is an opportunity for true happiness, an opportunity for you to express your authentic self if you are willing to take the risk and do so, to be exposed. And what the Sun card is really talking about is us meeting our inner light, our inner child. So, you know, you really want to let any manipulation and deception and mourning from your love life go, or at least put it on the back burner right now. I see this as a time, I know mostly people tell you, you know, you don't want to bury your emotions, suppress your emotion, but if you can't let it go and you can't get over it, I really see this as a time to put it off, to put it on the back burner, to say, well, I'll revisit that when it's not time to open up my world in terms of my career, my life purpose, my business path, because these are opportunities you don't want to miss this week. All upright. The Star card, the Fool card, Wheel of Fortune, all upright. The Sun card is clarification, upright. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, talking about starting a brand new business. Again, talking about a brand new beginning. And this is in terms of finances, resources, material wealth. Can be referring to, you know, moving into a new home, starting anything tangible. But I really, for some of you, what it is you're having the opportunity to start your own business. Or you're revamping it. You're starting over. You're changing the location or the name or the nature of the business because of this brand new beginning. And it really is a gift from it really is a gift from the divine, from spirit, and they're not finished yet. They're not finished yet. There's this possibility that you're going to be taking it very slow, moving into this risky opportunity very slow, because you are still obsessing over your past, because this manipulation, this lie has hurt you. And I don't mean to be cold. It may have been a fire sign that you had some sort of codependency with, Virgos. But even if those signs don't resonate specifically, you know, I see certainly that you're obsessing a little bit over the past, to the point where you don't necessarily have a logical view of this person and what happened, because it makes you so emotional. And so I don't mean to be cold and say, well, deal with your emotions later. It's not something that we can turn on and off, and it's obviously deeply affecting you if that's where your focus is, while all of this amazing, beautiful stuff is going on in terms of your business, and you cannot rush a healing. And I'm not suggesting again that you suppress your emotions. I'm just so excited for you, because it's really rare that just in this few cards that I see a spread like this come up, Virgos. The Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, coming right after the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, and the Star card, all upright. Fate and spirit and the divine and your guides, your angels, source, Gaia, whatever it is that anchors you, right, is speaking to you, is gifting you this opportunity. Maybe it is identifying the manipulation and the liar and the lies itself that is the gift from spirit, that doesn't feel like it's a gift, but it is, because it gives you time to focus on your new beginning. And then, as I said, fate's not done with you. It steps in again, and it's an opportunity to be who you are, to express your authentic self to the world, to own that power, and to dance and to play and to be comfortable being seen that way, Virgos, in that childlike state, in this honest, genuine, truly happy state. That's what this new beginning in your work, business, life purpose, whatever your business is to you, that's what this new beginning is for you. So for a lot of you, yeah, in a certain way, identifying that manipulation was or is part of the gift that you're being given right now. That said, the overwhelming message of advice here is to take the opportunity to focus again on your financial independence, your independence in general, your abundance, and your new beginning, your fresh start. This opportunity is just that, as all of the aces are. The Ace of Pentacles is just a seed. It does need to be watered, need to be tended to in order to become more, right? So you can let this drop. You can't obsess so much over the past that you give this opportunity away or let it pass. And the advice is not to do that. I mean, that's just what the reading is saying. You may need some serious you may need some serious rest, contemplation, solemn meditation and contemplation still, in order to complete your healing. And again, I see an Emperor in reverse, so it may have been an Aries energy specifically, but also, again, it doesn't necessarily, the specific signs don't have to resonate. In any case, it's Judgment Day, and if this person doesn't belong in your life, if this person, you know, doesn't deserve to share that abundance with you, then they won't, as painful as that may be presently or may have been in the recent past. Your karma is cleared, it looks like to me. Your karma has been cleared. Maybe going through the situation, and this is what a lot of you need to hear, maybe going through the situation with this person, with this pain, identifying these deceptions, this manipulation, was part of a karmic debt that needed to be cleared, but it is now. And you're being gifted something in this other area of your life that wasn't exactly what you were looking for or wanting right that second, but it is so divine, so beautiful, inspired. It's just not something that you see, that I read a lot. I read often. I've done, you know, 2 readings for every sign already, and I read for myself a lot, Virgos. You don't often see that type of a row fall out. So much light, so much potential, so much youthful energy, so much life. It's a light that needs shine because it's inspiring for others, truly. But we will leave your messages at that. I do hope that they helped, Virgo. I hope that they offered you some insight, something that you didn't have when you came to the reading. Thank you so much just for being here and for liking and subscribing. Welcome, Lunartics. Thank you also for messages and emails. It's all appreciated. Your comments and shares. I do love to hear how the reading resonated. If it did and you'd like to share, please. Also, you can use the links below to order a reading from me if you are interested in a private reading. You are scheduled as soon as you make your payment. And you are also more than welcome to email me at LunarticksTarot@gmail.com. Most clients like to, even after they've paid, they would like to tell me astrological information, specific questions, etc., etc. But you don't have to. You don't have to tell me anything. But you're more than welcome to share the specifics that you feel called to. We can certainly get more specific answers normally when you do give more specific information. But some people like to email me before even ordering. They want to talk about their options with me before they make the purchase. That's great too. I'm happy to work with you however it works best for you. And otherwise, I just wanted to say I love you, Virgos, and I hope you make very wise choices moving forward. And I will post a mid-month December reading for you very soon.